Thank you for the heart. Hey, butterfly. What can our brother do for me? This actually fits what we're talking about. Hello. This is KL Belvin. Hey, butterfly. Hey, was that Marsha Space? Hey, how we doing? Marsha. From Russia. Hey, hello from Russia. Well, the song is The Best Man I Can Be, Case, RL, Tyrese, and Genuine for you guys that. But the song actually fits. What can a brother do for me? I got to thinking about, tune this down just a little bit there. I got to thinking about some of the young men that I was speaking to in my last two classes yesterday. The song is Best Man I Can Be. I believe it is from the Jason's Lyric soundtrack, I believe. But yeah, it's Best Man I Can Be. The performers are Case, RL, Tyrese, and Genuine. And so I got to thinking about some of the young men that I teach and seeing how disconnected they are from how they should be supporting each other. And then it got me to thinking, as an author, as a Christian, and just a lot of things that brothers, especially a lot of men of color, don't think about the power of helping each other, how powerful that can be, and how that sends such a positive message. I see it in other cultures, and I just feel like if brothers, we think about what a brother can do for you, and when you listen to the words of this song, can help me with my confidence, can just help me with so much. When you have someone who can encourage you, like I said to a young man in class yesterday, if you're playing basketball and a teammate is not doing well, what would you do? He said, scream at him. I said, why? He said, well, to try to get his attention on what he's doing wrong. And I said, well, what about encouraging? And he looked at me as if he didn't understand what I was saying. So I turned it around and said, would you like someone yelling at you if you had messed up? And he said, no. I said, would you feel better if your coach or another teammate encouraged you to do better? He said, yes. I said, okay. If they took the time to encourage and respect each other, things could be great. Yes. But that's the key, is that us grown men have to ask that question of what can a brother do for me? And support definitely goes a long way. And we have to be that what we want to see. Be the thing that you want to see in the world. And so for me, I always try to support others because, one, I just feel it's how I represent, or how I should represent, my faith. But I also feel in business is necessary because we have to start forming alliances to the positive, forming connections that are going to be better for other individuals so they can benefit from the unity that would come from the individuals in place. And it can't be fake. It can't be fraudulent. It can't be fictitious. It has to be genuine concern for someone else. And I know it sounds Pollyannic, and I know it sounds pie in the sky and all that other stuff of thinking of your fellow man, but we really need to, especially as men, to consider, what can a brother do for me? And what can I do for a brother? And what can we do together that's going to help other brothers? Especially literary brothers. I noticed that a lot of authors, male authors, don't seem to support each other. They allow the level of competition, I guess, for sales to get in the way of actual camaraderie. Now, some are cool with each other, but we need to see more of it, especially independent literary brothers. We really do need each other, because if there's things that I know as an author, that I can help another independent author understand or learn, the doors that open will be doors that will open up when I get there, or vice versa. And we need to extend that to each other, to the walks. Thank you for the invite, WRP. Appreciate that. We need to extend that to the people in our circle, so the brothers around us extend that to brothers they know, and so forth and so on. I hardly see male authors supporting each other. It is very rare. I've been around since 2007 in this literary game as an independent author. I've written 3 books. My 3rd book will be finished in the next month or so. Should have been done. I've been a part of 6 anthologies, as well as my wife and I have published 17 books total for other authors, including the 3 for myself. And I find that the female authors that I work with it's great. But with male authors, it is very difficult to get male authors to support each other in the same vein that they support themselves. And it's almost like I'm not going to allow him to make more money than me. But if he makes money doing something now, that means you have the possibility of making money doing the same thing later in the same place. So again, like the title I wrote, what can a brother do for me? That should be your consideration. That should be your thought process. What can a brother do for me? I had, shout out to my man Brian from Italy. He comes on, me and him speak every couple of weeks, a life coach that reached out and asked me would I have any problems with discussing some things with him. And it has been tremendously helpful that I took the opportunity to have conversations with this gentleman. And here we talk via Google Hangouts. And he's in Europe, but he helps me and I help him. And again, what can brothers do for each other? They can extend each other's business. They can extend each other's knowledge. They can support each other through troubling times. If an author is struggling, and if an author is maybe having some problems with the sales of his books, maybe there's techniques and things that you can offer from a greater platform that could help that person, even if it's nothing else but encourage them that you're just going through a bad point. But as men, we have to find a way to support each other. We have to find a way to say, you're my literary brother, you're my Christian brother, you're my actual brother. I see actual brothers that don't support each other, but we have to do that for a greater good. And on my Facebook page, my brother from California, Kyrie Torre, outstanding poet, outstanding father. I support the brother in any way I can. I share some of the things that he does. I talk to the brother on a regular. We encourage each other. He's an outstanding father. I'm trying to do my thing as a father. This is what we do. My brother Jovan Roseborough down in Georgia, outstanding mentor, outstanding author. He's down there selling cars, and I try to promote what he does. And there's so many other brothers that are on my Facebook page that I attempt to do things for, and not strictly to try to have something done in return, but because I am trying to be the example of what I'd like to see in return. Now, I created 2 different poetry projects that were poetic anthologies where the poets themselves were able to purchase the books for a set price, sell the books for a retail price, where they stood to make more of a profit off the sale of the book than I did. And both projects flopped because a lot of the brothers and a few of the sisters didn't go out and promote or sell the books like I thought they was. And I'm thinking to myself, you have an opportunity to make more money than the publisher. I hear people all the time complain that the publisher is holding them up or they don't make any money. So when you have an opportunity to make 2, almost 3 times as much as the person that gave you the opportunity to be in the book, why wouldn't you go out and try to shout out to Bree Marley. Appreciate you joining. Hey, Court. I don't understand that. And how is it that we don't look at the opportunities that we could present to each other as a way of building our craft? If somebody gives me an opportunity, and like I said, I've been in, hey, darling, that's my bestie from Connecticut. Shout out to Court. If you give me an opportunity to be an anthology where I can make money for a book that I didn't have to lay the money out to create, and I'm getting double what I put out, why wouldn't I? Shout out to Lisa Gabriel, who gave me that opportunity in 2009. I ran with it. The books cost us one price, but when we sold the books, we got back our money and got back double. And it was a very profitable book for me. So I tried to extend that same offer to the authors of 2 different poetic anthologies that I created with them. And it was about them. No sales. And I'm saying, what else could a brother do if I put you in a position to make money and the only thing that you got to do is go out and sell the books? So then, I offered, if I'm here, if I can help you sell, if there's something I can help you do, reach out, because I'm not going to change the deal. You're still going to make the amount of money that you need to make. Didn't happen. Both projects became flops. But it's not going to change my want and need to support other brothers. It's just going to change how I do it. I had planned on a third. Actually, it was supposed to be a yearly installment. I deaded it because I just decided that I'm not going to sit and see a third book flop. I ain't going to lie. It was really a negative feeling to watch both of those books fall apart when both of those books were solidly written books and the poets in those books did outstandingly. I'm sorry, I missed your question, darling. Could you repeat that for me? I'm sorry about that. I missed your question, Butterfly. And when I look back on it, I still stand behind the deal that I created. I still stand behind the works that the poets chose to put into the books. The first book, Wordplay 1, 11 poets. I happen to be one of the poets in the book. We all wrote about 10 or 11 pieces. So you're talking about over 110 poems. Outstanding cover, outstanding book. The poets themselves didn't sell it. It's Wordplay 2, another outstanding book. Decided to do this one with no profanity at all. Highlighting the word soul. 13 poets, 12 poems each. So you have almost 200 something, over 200 something poems. Outstandingly done book. No sales. The brothers in the book and a few of the sisters didn't go out and do the things that they was necessary. So both books became a flop. But, you learn from it. And so what I did going forward is, what can I do to support other brothers that I would do business with? How can I help them? And again, I take the information from the 2 flops and see what I can do. Now, I'm part of an anthology that's coming out on Christmas, December 25th. I'm excited because in 2009, the book did extremely well because the authors supported each other. We were called the Soul Brothers. We went out, we promoted the book, we sold the book was received well, we did well. And so some of those same brothers got together and we did some other work, and now we're back together again and this year during Christmas for the part 2 of the book, and I'm excited about it. So my hope is when you watch this and you share this with other brothers that and it stands for sisters too, but I just want to focus on the brothers right now. When you share this with the fellas that ask them, what can a brother do for you? And are you asking what you can do for other brothers? And are you reaching for folks and looking to connect with them with the idea of supporting what they're doing and hope that they support what you're doing so you both benefit? I think Keisha Green and I were talking on a scope a couple scopes back when I said true networking. Thank you for sharing. True networking is mutual. When I'm looking to do for you and you're looking to do for me. So when I ask, what can a brother do for you? I'm being serious. What can I do for you? Because if I can do for you, then my hope, I used to say expectation, but my hope now, because you can't always expect brothers to return it, but my hope is that brothers will do the same, and that when they benefit, they'll turn around and offer the benefit back or to someone else. And if we keep that mindset, not only do we keep doors open, we actually find other doors to open up, which then helps everybody involved to benefit. Readers, other producers, other vendors, other locales, all come into play. I just don't see it as much. I talk to some brothers and they're so worried like you're going to take money out of their pocket that I just play my corner of the literary world and just do what I do. But I'm always going to be there to try to offer some type of help and support. So that is it for today. Hold on. I want to, if you missed it, if you're just joining us, if you're watching on replay, the question is, what can a brother do for you? And I had played this song here, which is Case, RL, Tyrese, and Genuine. What can a brother do for you? Outstanding song. And like I said, I'm a big fan of R&B anyway. But Outstanding song. But I hope that you guys that you share this with, the fellas that you know, yes, great song, that we challenge the men that we know around us, that we challenge our brothers, our fathers, we challenge those that are doing business, we challenge those men in our churches. What can a brother do for you? Who have you reached out to support? Who are you supporting? Who have you helped? Who are you being a resource to? Who are you looking towards to as a resource? And what are you building? And what is a brother doing? He can be your eyes when you can't see. Fantastic lyric. Because that's true. And when you think about being the eyes when somebody can't see, if I can take my experiences and share them with another brother and say, don't do business with this person because you could lose money, and they save money, I'm being their eyes. If they can take my experiences and grow from those experiences, then they're saving time. And if they can do the same for me, we're growing from each other without having to live that time out, when now we can benefit each other and those around us. Thank you so much. Appreciate the compliment, Butterfly. And sometimes I'm a big music fan, because when you listen to the lyrics and songs, sometimes they really explain where our thought process should be or could be. He can help you up when you are down. Think about that. For brothers struggling with some book sales, and you decide to turn him on to some of your readers and say, check this guy out, it's a tremendous thing. It doesn't always have to be instant return to you at that moment. But if a year later you might be struggling, he decides to put his readers on back to you, whatever, you don't know. The best man I can think I am, but I'm trying my best, yes. My own confidence help me to forgive and forget. Well, anyway, guys, I would let that rock out, but I'm going to get ready to go. Again, I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that you share this. Thank you for the hearts. I definitely appreciate them. Please share this with the folks on your Twitter page. Share this with the other followers that you have. And as always, my name is KL Belvin. My email is mainoffice@Bravin, BRAVIN, publishing.com. I am on all social networks, Facebook, KL Belvin, Google+, KL Belvin, Twitter, KL Belvin. Also on Twitter as Bravin Books. My website is www.bravinpublishing.com. That's BRAVIN publishing.com. I am an author, a poet, an educator, a mentor, a speaker, a father, a loving husband, a man of God, and a man who believes that you have to live and be the things that you want to see in the world. So this way people can look to you as an example if need be. And so again, I hope that this has helped. I hope that you check in the next time, and if you missed it or if you want to have somebody check it out, I put all my Periscope videos on YouTube, so I'm on YouTube as author KL Belvin also, so you can always go there and check out this video and any of the other Periscopes that you might have missed. And I definitely would love to hear from you, and if you need me to come and speak, just reach out. We'll work out something professionally, and I would love to come and speak, and as an educator, I would love to come and teach. So definitely reach out. And I just like the feedback, so let me know what you thought. Take care. God bless. Now, this is the hardest part of Periscope, is trying to get this thing to end when you touch your screen. Let's see if it works the first time. Nope. See, I have to go back.